kila, kila Moble, kinapa ba? May pagbulat yung balik si Jared Allen sa mo, mas power pa yung Moble. Ito, saan mo kayo? Tumakaway pag lumian, yun ang makadagger, makadawiner, pero ang yun na nagyato ng tirada ba, pinapin. Pizza na rin siya ba? May pasa po ka ba yun? Kapo yun, kung ito ba yun? Hapit na kayo kumutukod ako ba? Mula ako. Wala. Kaya kaya ba? Wala naman din patulungan na to. Wala ka din ba yun?
Wala na gani. Kaya ako wala ko nakuha. Limited na natin. Kailangan din ka to.
Hawa ka din ba yun? Katong murag nasa 31 na ata. Tanya sila kay 36 na ba to? Kapuya na lang yato eh.
Ito, nakapiso si dito. Dito, tulungan din si Dad.
34, 36, 38. Tulog dito no?
Mata na convert na upat ka 3. Mata na daw.
Oo, dito.
Maragbilin, di kong kusog sa 30 kamay. Mata pa kamay nito, nagmakmakta sa ako kay Dawa. Oo. Lalo nga lang.
40 gidula ito? Pag sila, 30.
Hindi na lang. Ito, wala may lamig ko.
Malagi, init na po dyan. Tama ka.
Talent up front. Kevin, you're right. I love seeing what we have in store in the paint area in this matchup. I think that's likely where this game is going to be decided.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
Hey, they had their opportunities, but let's face it, they choked from the line. Hard to win that way on the road.
Hey, knocking down free throws in a hostile environment is really about the battle of the mind.
Anthony Melton, who's checked in for Memphis. Here's Morant. And the starting group for the Grizzlies. D'Anthony Melton out there with Morant. Then there's Dylan Brooks. And there's Jackson. And it's Bane in at the small forward. Barton finds Porter. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Jokic inside. Jackson on him. And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
You know, in the paint, Jokic is dominant because he can hurt you with the pass or with his scoring ability. And he knows how to position and assert himself in the paint area.
Here's Morant. And then jammed down as it goes right over Jokic.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella. And coming out of high school, John Morant said he was a no-star recruit. One reason he may have been overlooked was his small-town upbringing, growing up in Davao, South Carolina.
Jokic, no good. Memphis with the ball. Passes it to Melton. Out to Brooks. A three. Sinks the triple.
He doesn't take a lot of time to make up his mind. Brooks always thinking ahead, and he's in position before the pass is made.
And even though he played on an AAU team with Zion Williamson, you know, scouts, Greg, were looking right past John Morant.
And didn't get a lot of offers at first. After 2 years at Murray State, he joined Steph Curry and Damian Lillard as another star point guard out of a mid-major program. And to this day, he carries that underdog chip on his shoulders.
Now, here's Melton. 8 points his last outing.
Who's the best young catalyst in the game? Some people will say Doncic, some will say Trae Young, and some might even say Ja Morant.
Jokic on top, guarded by Jackson. The kick out to Barton. Shot clock at 5. They can't stop the run with that one.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Payton for 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And this is how you want to start the ball game. 4 for 4 from the field. Seems like they're right on point and can't miss.
The kick out to Porter. Shoots over Melton. Jackson against Jokic. Left side, Gordon. Pulls up on the wing. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
Payne with the bucket.
Oh, great ball movement there.
The Nuggets trail by 12. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Jokic passes to Porter. Back to Jokic, and Jokic slings it in.
Boy, good vision that time from Michael Porter Jr. Saw the wide open teammate and got the pass to him right on time.
Pass to Bing. Now Brooks. Melton kicks to Brooks. Payne for three. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Stolen by Brooks. Morant right side. Pass to Bane. Over Gordon, and it's blocked by Gordon.
At the defensive end, Gordon is very accomplished. I mean, he gets off the ground quickly and is an excellent shot blocker as a result.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
Here's Morant. Jokic grabs the miss. The Nuggets trail by 11. Martin in the corner. And the pass to Jokic. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Jokic just got 6 points.
Already finding the spots and capitalizing, playing really efficient basketball.
Brooks outside. And again, Memphis no good. For Denver, they've gone 4-7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Left side, Gordon. Plays it up and banks it in.
Well, you've got to give Gordon the ball when he's down inside. I mean, he can really score it in there.
Out left of the wing. From downtown. Drains it from beyond the arc. 12 points for him.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Here's Murray after Memphis gets the three. And here's Jokic outside. And it's Morant with the rebound.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
Memphis moving that ball around. Buries the long-range jumper.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for Denver. Trailing by 13. Jokic passes to Murray. Back to Jokic. And there's another one for the Nuggets.
Boy, he's doing everything he can at this point. The rest of his teammates need to step up and give him some help.
Payne for three. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got 4 rebounds in this game. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And so is the Memphis Grizzlies. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They've done a lot of great work from long range. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. Not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far from Memphis.
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. So on the floor for Memphis, they've got Brooks. D'Anthony Melton out there with Morant. Then there's Jaren Jackson. And it's Bane in at the three. All right, Greg, you're a lefty. You're on the call tonight. Here we are courtside. Who do you think is the best left-handed player currently in the NBA?
Oh, it's the beard. James Harden, Kevin, no question. But Zion's going to be carrying that torch for us lefties going forward. I have no doubt he'll make us proud.
And Denver decides to take their first time out here. They came away with the victory in their last meeting, which, by the way, was also in this building.
Well, it's easy to score when you're facing very little resistance. That's why their offense looks so good in that one.
Well, I think it was a combination of things, quite honestly, but the defense didn't really offer them a challenge all night. I agree with that.
Now here's Murray. On the wing, Gordon. Driving the lane. It's good. Aaron Gordon's got his third basket of the night.
And Gordon is a guy who is going to take advantage of these drives to the basket. Just feast on them. He's got a killer mindset.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Aaron Gordon.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
Good on both.
Boy, Morant's brought a lot of excitement. He almost always makes the night's highlight reel. He is what I'd call an elite showman.
Now here's Murray. Passes to Jokic. Fires from 18. Count that one. Jokic has got 10.
Yeah, Jokic likes to keep the defense off balance, guessing as to what he's going to do. He's a threat from everywhere, and his mid-range game helps him put defenses in a pickle.
Gets it to fall. The bucket from Bain.
Well, he's cooking with grease. He's got things flaming up, looking for an opportunity every time down the floor when he's that hot.
To the middle. And the shot is good. The Grizzly lead is cut to just 11 points in the basket from Jokic.
Boy, I so enjoy watching Jokic play. I mean, really enjoying him tonight, scoring a bunch of points, and his offensive game is just a beautiful thing to behold.
And how about the hands on Jackson? Makes a good target on that frame and then able to finish off the alley-oop.
Now here's Murray. Porter looking it over. Five on the clock. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Jackson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Morant. And he makes good on the way. Morant's got his second basket.
Just as quick as anyone in this league, Morant can seemingly get to the hole at will.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, the number of female officials in the NBA has grown in recent years. Commissioner Adam Silver said, "We've expanded our pipeline to greatly increase the pool of potential hires. And we've seen encouraging results. There's no reason why we shouldn't have more women as officials, coaches, and basketball executives in our league." Kevin?
Thank you, D.A. So it's Denver now, after Memphis gets the 3. Now, Jokic. He had a 30-point outing their last game against Golden State, and the shot is good.
These defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Morant against Barton. Morant reaches to Jackson. Brooks outside. Barton against Morant. And they pick up 2. Morant's got 8.
And it just seems like Morant is always ready to outwork the defense. A big effort pays off for him there inside.
Now, here's Jokic. He's got 16. Back to Murray. Pass to Jokic. Barton outside. The Nuggets moving the ball around. A fadeaway. Another miss by Jokic.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
The Nuggets trail by 16, and he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Cousins is checked in. Now a timeout called by Memphis. And as we come down the stretch of the regular season break, teams jousting for playoff position. how much did you worry about the seeding when you played?
You know, it matters, but for those teams who had injuries or a rough stretch, you start to focus on those road games and prepare to steal some in the playoffs.
Big group substitution here for Denver. Green, he's checked in for Gordon. Austin Rivers comes in for Porter. Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for Will Barton. And Morris subbed in for Jamal Murray. Memphis leading by 16. Here's Anderson. Green with the rebound. Nuggets have gone 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field. 1:25 left to play here in the second quarter. Here's the three. The Grizzlies pull it in.
You know, he's not a knockdown shooter from there, but when you're that uncovered, you almost are forced to take it.
Anderson against Morris. Here's Conchar. A three-pointer is right on target. Conchar's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for Denver. 19-point game. 50 seconds left in the first half. The dish to Cousins. And Forbes has it in the corner. Here's Morris. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. Morris has got his first points of the game.
Boy, a very capable passer. DeMarcus Cousins does a solid job recognizing where to go with the ball.
Lobbed up there for Clark. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here's Rivers. Outside, Green. He dishes it to Cousins. And Forbes kicks to Morris. Pass to Cousins. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Morris. Another shot. Back to Rivers. And the wide open shot from Green. Off target with the open look. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies. Feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It's Memphis out in front at the half. They are way out in front, leading by 17. Kenny, how'd you feel?
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Here's Morris. DeMarcus Cousins out there with Green. Then there's Austin Rivers. Then there's Monte Morris. And it's Forbes in at the 2 spot. That's the group for Michael Malone getting going here in the second half. You know, Clark, there's a patience to Morris's game that gives this team confidence.
Yeah, and I like it too, Kevin. I mean, he makes really excellent reads and never seems to be in a hurry or playing outside of himself. And he can orchestrate with the best of them.
And he's good on the 3-ball. Forbes has got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Nuggets.
Well, this is the strength and forte of Forbes' game. He's a lethal sniper from deep.
Anderson against Morris. Anderson in the post. No good from Clark.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over. I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yeah, it is unfortunate, embarrassing. He just lost his concentration for a split second. That's all it took.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Morris passes to Rivers. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Rivers has got his first 3 points of the game.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Anderson in the post, covered by Morris. Good. Anderson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
And the foul called on Brandon Clark. That is his first foul of the game. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession. A moment here now to see the numbers for John Morant. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Out to the right wing. Anderson in the post. Morris is there. Anderson passes to Clark. And Clark slams it in.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Morris outside. No good from 18. Memphis leading by 17. Anderson up top, covered by Morris. Jones, no one around him. Cans it from downtown. Jones has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Morris outside. The pass to Rivers. Denver passing it around. And Cousins kicks to Green. Here's Rivers. The Nuggets with another miss.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. As a result, they've got a big lead.
Catching up on the changes for Denver. Michael Porter, he's checked in for Rivers, and Murray subbed in for Morris. And now we go to the 2K leaderboard to find out which teams have had the hottest shooters since All-Star. The Nuggets #1.
No doubt their offense has really hit its stride. I mean, they're making the extra pass and not settling for that first shot that presents itself. And you see that in their shooting percentage.
Jokic has checked in for the Nuggets. And there's a whistle. That goes on John Concho. That's his first foul. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. For 3, Murray gets it to go from beyond the arc. Murray's got 5.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention. Clark, between the draft and free agency and big mid-season trades, it feels like we rarely see the same team twice season to season.
Yeah, guys move around quite a bit, more so than in the past, Kevin. I don't necessarily know if that's good or bad. It's certainly different. I tend to lean towards guys staying in the same place longer. That would be my personal preference, but the landscape has shifted and changed, and overall probably a positive thing for the players.
Denver making a switch here. Gordon's checked in. Then for the Grizzlies, Jaren Jackson. He's checked in for Clark. And it's John Morant in for Anderson. Now here's Morant for 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. 11 points in the game.
And this is something Morant must keep working on. When he's dialed in from distance, this offense is at a whole other level.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Grizzlies.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
Something we've also seen them doing tonight is getting the long ball to go down. Big points from outside.
Will Barton, he's checked in for Bryn Forbes. Memphis also making some changes. Dylan Brooks, he's checked in for Williams. Bain comes in for John Concho. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Tyus Jones. Here's Murray up on top. He's guarded by Melton. Down low. Jackson against Gordon. Passes it to Murray. Shot clock at 6. Fires from the wing. And Jokic throws it down.
Jokic never lacking in terms of getting his body involved, throwing his body around, using that bulk and power to grab rebound.
Back to Morant. Jackson has the open look. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Jackson's got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Up their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Jokic against Jackson, and Jokic throws it down.
At almost 7 feet tall now, Jokic can definitely throw it down, and he's happy to remind defenses that he can do so.
Here's Morant, and he drives in. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Back to Jokic. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Jokic has got 6 points in the quarter.
You know, when Jokic is this well positioned, he's deadly, making the catch and shoot look seamless.
Morant outside. Brooks outside. Puts up a 3. Pass to Bain. Second shot opportunity. The shot that time not on target. And so it's Memphis holding a 22-point lead as the quarter wraps up. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So the Grizzlies 5 right now. We've got Jaren Jackson. Ja Morant, he's out there with the Anthony Melton. Then it's Brooks. And it's Bain in at the 3 slot. Here's Jokic. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Clark, so unique to have a 7-footer like Jokic who makes everyone around him better.
He is so much fun to watch, Kevin. And he does make everybody better because he plays the game simply and effectively. He once said, a point makes you happy, but an assist makes you and your teammate happy. How about that? Jokic could probably average double-digit assists anytime he wants to. And I think it might happen before his career is done. You know, I really like seeing this from Murray. Looking to get his open teammates involved. Being a willing passer is impressive to his teammates.
Jackson finds Brooks. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. There's the lob to Jackson.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
Here's Jokic. All right, Greg, I'm going to put you on the spot. Who do you think right now has the best backcourt in the NBA?
Oh, my goodness. I mean, so many terrific backcourts to choose from. You know, Phoenix has got to be in that conversation with Chris Paul and Devin Booker. But I'll tell you what, with the Splash Brothers healthy and back at it, it's just hard to beat that combination.
And that one's good, Morant.
In just so many different ways, Morant can hurt you. Tonight, it's been with the scoring.
Pass to Jokic.
And productive game for him, but again, he's not going to be able to do it all by himself.
Here's Morant, and then Morant slams it in.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
Now the pass to Melton. From deep three-point range, Denver grabs the miss. Jokic has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Martin passes to Jokic. He can't hit that time. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Melton kicks to Morant. Some nice passing there by Memphis. And Brooks gets it to go.
Nice play from Brooks down in the paint. Not afraid to get physical on the inside.
Passes it to Jokic. And Greg, with recent legal results, more opportunities now for compensation for college athletes. Do you like it?
I do. I mean, there's enough money going around. I don't have a problem with the athletes getting a share, especially with the amount of time and effort and energy they have to commit. Just take care of the guys. Let them enjoy the collegiate experience.
Misses off the right iron.
Well, the defense got lucky there with him missing it, but they don't want to chance that again.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Here's Morant going inside. Can't hit from in close. The Nuggets have gone 3 of 6 in the field so far in the fourth quarter. And Jokic wide open. He shoots. Good. And the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 6 assists here tonight.
The big man from deep, Jokic's ability to sink threes, it really does allow him to space the floor for his teammates.
Morant passes to Jackson. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Jackson's got 5 points now this quarter. Barton in the corner. A minute 42 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Jokic. Stolen by Jackson. Melton passes to Bain. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Grizzlies.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And counting tonight's game on the season, they'll now have won 57 games this year. Here's Morant. Pass to Bain. To the paint. Jokic with the steal. And now Porter pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Got a piece of it. Barton against Morant. To the inside. Jokic with the steal. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
There's the pass to Jokic. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Takes it off the glass. Jokic just got 35 in the game.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Alder, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long, everyone.
bangga na dyan.
Ganpot?
Skateboard yun.
Wala ko eh, gusto sa Parmate, nara sa legs ka na.
Ako, di na lang foul at I get foul.
Ha?
Di ka na yung foul. 3-1 win.
Oo. Nagkakit ang paul.
Tuyok na yan sa'yo, makakabot ako. Wala.
Yawa ka na, pagkaano.
Wala ka to, mabuhog din si Gato. Paratan din si Gato yung Gato nga. Sabi na mo, wala na. Baka ito mabump man to.
Yawa ko ito, nakapula na gamay. Marok kayo kay... Kumalupod mo ta ng
Ay, si Putong?
Pagkakantay ko ganang
Mas ba niya to? Ba? Mo, di point guard na Duterte.
Amo ba? Siguro na ito. Marok din.
Putong?
Putong?
Si Putong. Mo man sila kabli.
Katong pahal